So, as you may have heard or seen in previous posts, I had an acronym for the word rose. When I started Rose Petals Revived, it reminded me of the rose because the rose, it's beautiful and it goes through its seasons. You know, it in the water, it blooms and it's a bud, and then it opens up and it's in full bloom, and it's a beautiful thing, and then it wilts. You know, it has a wilting period, but some people save the roses because it still doesn't mean it's beautiful. It doesn't lose its smell and fragrance, but it's going through a period, it's going through a season. So that is something that many women may experience when they are in a rough relationship, a toxic relationship, or experiencing domestic violence. And so that's why, again, I started Rose Petals Revived. You can check it out on YouTube, Nasira's Heart on YouTube. There are a couple of episodes that have already been uploaded, but I want to talk about the R in Rose, which is revitalize, because that is something that we must do. We must revitalize ourselves. We must reinvigorate. We must speak life back into ourselves, because there is a chipping away that occurs. There's a chipping away that occurs within us when we are experiencing someone that could be demeaning or belittling, or you're having angry arguments, and it's all of these things degrading, and all of these negative interactions where you may not be feeling loved, or maybe you think it's love. Maybe you think that because the person is going berserk, that they must love you, that jealousy seems to equate love, and that is not true, because jealousy and insecurity and all of those feelings are things that the other person is struggling with, and doesn't have anything to do with you. So anyway, I want to encourage you to think about the R in Rose, and think about being revitalized within yourself, whatever that may look like. It's different for every person. Whatever that you need to do in the midst of your storm, revitalize yourself in whichever way that you can, so that you can keep a smile on your face. And we know it's hard. Sometimes they call it toxic positivity, when you're smiling even though you're going through something, but you don't have to look lowly and broke down. You don't have to look like you're unloved and unworthy. You don't have to carry your head hanging low. You can still rise above it. You can still hold your head up high, even in the midst of it, even when others rejoice at your pain, even when they mock you, even when they say negative things about you, or look down upon you, or don't have respect for you, or whatever that it is. Remember that you are one of God's souls, and He says all souls are mine, and He loves you. He loves you. And so whatever that is you do, remember the R in Rose, which is revitalized. Have a wonderful day.